Welcome one and welcome all. This is another episode, I believe 83, of From Broken to Worlds, where I train through my busted, broken up body, try to qualify for the 2027 World Masters Highland Games Championships. So for those that have been following along, my last vlog that I posted, I talked about how my knees just felt crummy, and therefore my throwing of throwing stones was crummy. And this last Saturday was a week before my competition up in Edmonton. And so what I've been doing and what I did this workout is to try to deload and kind of take her easy. And that's essentially what I did. I lifted significantly less weight and tried to give my knee a break. Now this workout was on Monday and it's now Wednesday. And so my protocol now will be to really do knee rehab kind of stuff. I do have a workout planned tomorrow, which will be another deload and light weights. Not Ronnie Coleman light weights, but actual light weights. And then I'm going to be doing, just when I have time, some knee rehab stuff to try to, by the time I have my competition on Wednesday, I hope my knees are good enough to where I'm able to package together my throws well. I did some research, and I think I have a good protocol for the day of my competition. And that will be like my warm-ups, what to do in between events so my knees don't stiffen. What tends to have happened, what I've noticed, is at the beginning of my practices, my knees aren't really that functional. But by the end of my longer practices, my knees become more functional. So I'm going to have to... kind of funny, I kind of forgot how to do cleans because I haven't done them for so long. So by the end of my cleans got better. But I have to take that in consideration, warm up my knees extensively before the competition, so I can, hopefully by the time the competition comes, I'm not having that dead feeling in my knees where I can't transfer power from that I'm trying to generate off the ground through my knees. It's almost like if I use an analogy, it's like there's a resistor within a circuit, electrical circuit. That resistor takes away a lot of the volts from the circuit. That's kind of how my knee feels. It's kind of like a resistor. They're both resistors, and they're taking away some power. So I think if I warm them up well and really focus on trying to get them to go, I will, by the time the competition starts, I will have some good knee action, less resistance, more fluidity. That's my hope anyways. I asked my last gym session about the changing angles, whether you like that more than just me placing a camera in the corner and recording it from that one vantage point, but moving it around. And I think it looks better, so it's not that big of a deal, added work to record that way, and I think it creates a better result. So you can see I'm not doing the exact same. This would be a landmine exercise that I usually do in this section. But it's very similar. Like, it's the same kind of movement. It's just the mechanism is different. Bands feel interesting doing this. It's pretty interesting. One thing that when I do the landmine and I push up quickly, I have to kind of make sure I hold on to it or it's going to keep going, right? Obviously, it's throwing in, especially with my left hand. Sometimes, I don't know if my grip strength on my left hand is not good enough. That's something I should work on. But with the bands, you don't have that problem because it's just going to spring right back on you. But anyways, it was an alternative to setting up. The reason I didn't do it is I just didn't want to set up the landmine to do it, and it's just quicker to set up some bands like that. Then I decided to play around. Sometimes when I have these kind of deload days, I take it as a chance to try different things just to see how it goes. And my daughters, for my birthday, bought me this bar. So I decided to give her a whirl. And worked good. Has a really good knurling on it. Little product review, I guess. Bought it from... I think they bought it from Fitness Experience, it's called. And it's called an Onyx series. I have a couple of the Onyx, and they're actually really good cable attachments. So if you're in Canada, look for the Onyx cable attachments, and they're probably the best ones that I've found on the market to buy. Really good stuff. They have a pivot point, good knurling. So as far as the exercises, though, I found I was with the cable tower, I don't get a full range of motion. I find the chin-ups work better than this exercise. But one thing I did figure out was that I could make that bench lower on the front end. And made it a bit better. Down, and I could try sitting on the floor. Maybe I'll try that next. See how that goes. But that's about the end of this workout, folks. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for the journey, or sharing the journey. Have a good day.